They were Hollywood royalty, a billionaire beauty mogul and a rap genius. Kim Kardashian and Kanye West weren't just a couple, they were a brand. But behind the glitz, the filtered Instagram posts, and the billion-dollar empire was a storm no one saw coming. This is the full story, the rise, the unraveling, and the drama-filled downfall of Kim and Kanye. Before Kim, Kanye was a force in music. Known for hits like Through the Wire and Stronger, he was more than a rapper. He was a revolutionary in sound and fashion. But beneath his rising fame was pain. The death of his mother, Donda West, in 2007 had a devastating impact. It marked the beginning of a visible shift in Kanye's behavior, from confident to unpredictable. Kim Kardashian began her journey as a stylist and assistant to Paris Hilton. She was known in social circles, but everything changed in 2007 when a private tape leaked. Turning scandal into stardom, Kim launched Keeping Up with the Kardashians, which skyrocketed her into mainstream fame. She transformed her brand, from reality TV star to mogul. Kanye and Kim had known each other since the early 2000s, but sparks didn't fly until much later. Kanye admitted he fell for Kim while she was still married to Kris Humphries. The turning point came after Kim's divorce in 2011, when Kanye made his feelings public in his song Cold. A new Hollywood couple was forming, one that would dominate the headlines. By 2012, Kim and Kanye were inseparable. Public dates, tabloid covers, and glamorous events marked the beginning of their very public romance. Kanye started redesigning Kim's wardrobe, and she embraced a high-fashion aesthetic. He even appeared in Keeping Up with the Kardashians as a regular presence, no longer in the background. In true Kanye fashion, the proposal was extravagant. He rented AT&T Park in San Francisco, hired a full orchestra, and had the words "Please marry me" light up the stadium screen. Friends and family watched from the dugout as Kim said yes. The moment, filmed for KUWTK, was a fairy tale come to life, and also a media frenzy. In May 2014, Kim and Kanye tied the knot in Florence, Italy. The venue? A historic fortress. Her dress? Custom Givenchy. It was the wedding of the decade, drawing international media coverage and countless social media posts. Yet drama was brewing. Notable absences like Jay-Z and Beyoncé sparked rumors about tension behind the scenes. After marriage, the couple's brand expanded. They launched successful businesses, Yeezy, KKW Beauty, and more. They were front-row royalty at Fashion Week and regulars at the Met Gala. But with the spotlight came pressure. Kanye's behavior began raising eyebrows, while Kim worked to maintain a carefully curated image. In 2013, Northwest was born, the couple's first child and instant media sensation. Kim and Kanye were thrilled, often showing her off on social media and in interviews. But balancing parenthood with fame wasn't easy. Kanye's issues were becoming more apparent, and Kim began stepping into the role of protector, not just of her children, but of their family's image. As their family expanded, so did the emotional complexities. Saint was born in 2015, Chicago via surrogate in 2018, and Psalm in 2019. The Kardashian West household was growing, but so was the tension. Kanye's mood swings and erratic statements caused concern. Kim tried to hold everything together, but cracks in the foundation were forming. In 2016, Kanye was hospitalized after a bizarre on-stage rant and subsequent breakdown. The world watched in shock. He canceled the São Paulo tour and withdrew from the spotlight. Kim was seen leaving his side at the hospital, the strength she had shown until then now tested by the harsh reality of fame and mental health. In 2016, Kim's life was forever changed. During Paris Fashion Week, she was robbed at gunpoint in her hotel. Bound and terrified, she feared for her life. The incident left deep emotional scars and marked a shift in how Kim approached fame and privacy. Kanye, in the middle of a performance, abruptly stopped his show upon hearing the news. Their fairy tale world suddenly felt fragile and unsafe. After the robbery, Kanye's mental health spiraled. In 2018, he revealed he had been diagnosed with bipolar disorder. Kim began speaking publicly in defense of him, asking for empathy. But Kanye's erratic behavior, wild interviews, bizarre tweets, made headlines. Fans didn't know whether to laugh, cry, or worry. Kim was left to juggle public opinion and private concern. By 2019, Kanye had reinvented himself spiritually. He launched Sunday service, part worship, part performance, and completely viral. Celebrities, gospel choirs, and fans flocked to hillside gatherings. Kim supported the project, often appearing with their children. But many wondered, was this healing or another manic phase dressed in devotion? Kanye's political shift stunned the world. Wearing a MAGA hat, he publicly endorsed Donald Trump, alienating fans and sparking intense backlash. His rants became more erratic. He claimed Harriet Tubman never freed the slaves, and later in 2020, ran for president himself. Kim stayed mostly silent, but her unease showed. In July 2020, Kanye held a chaotic presidential rally in South Carolina. He broke down crying, saying he almost killed his daughter by considering abortion. Soon after, he tweeted accusations against Kim and Kris Jenner, claiming they tried to lock him up. It was the most public sign yet that their marriage was breaking. Kim finally spoke out, releasing a heartfelt statement about Kanye's mental health and the difficulty of supporting a loved one with bipolar disorder. Her tone was protective, compassionate, but firm. She asked for understanding, not judgment, but it was clear their love was changing. Despite efforts to save their marriage, counseling, family time, private meetings, the damage was deep. Sources close to the couple leaked that they were living separate lives. Their final KUWTK seasons gave hints. Kim, once so open about love, now fell silent, her pain spoken only in glances and tears. In February 2021, Kim officially filed for divorce. The news broke across every major outlet. Fans reacted with heartbreak, memes, and speculation. Kim cited irreconcilable differences. But we all knew it was more than that. It was years of pressure, love, pain, and sacrifice. Post-divorce, Kim and Kanye began crafting individual identities. Kim focused on her law journey and solo brand growth. Kanye moved to Wyoming full-time, creating in isolation. Though still legally tied, emotionally, they were in different universes. Still, fans held on to hope. Maybe this was just a break. The couple tried co-parenting, attending birthdays, showing up for school events. But it wasn't easy. Kanye accused Kim of blocking him, controlling access. Kim insisted she was protecting boundaries. The media fed off every disagreement, and their children, stuck between two empires, became pawns in a very public custody chessboard. In late 2021, Kim was seen with comedian Pete Davidson. Fans were stunned, and Kanye was furious. He posted obsessively, threatening Pete and begging Kim to return. It was messy. Pete kept it cool while Kim stayed quiet, but the headlines were hotter than ever. Kanye's online rants escalated. He released a disturbing claymation music video showing violence toward Pete. He called out Kim, accused her of manipulating the kids, and attacked her family. Instagram suspended him. His public image spiraled. While Kanye unraveled, Kim evolved. She launched new Skims collections, aced her law exams, and appeared on Vogue covers. The public saw her in a new light, not just a reality star, but a woman who survived chaos and came out stronger. By late 2022, Kanye had burned bridges. His anti-Semitic remarks led to partnerships collapsing. Adidas, Balenciaga, and others dropped him. His billionaire status vanished overnight. Kim remained silent. Her silence spoke volumes. Today, Kim and Kanye maintain a distant co-parenting relationship. They rarely appear together. Kim has moved on. Kanye remains unpredictable. The love story that once defined pop culture now feels like a cautionary tale about fame, pressure, and how even icons can break. North, Saint, Chicago, and Psalm grew up under the brightest spotlight imaginable. From viral TikToks to red carpet appearances, their childhood is both glamorous and public. But as the tension between Kim and Kanye grows, their children's exposure becomes a battleground. Kim restricts online presence. Kanye protests. The world watches the family's every parenting move. Through it all, Kim didn't just survive. She transformed. Fueled by personal pain and public scrutiny, she doubled down on her mission to become a lawyer. She's advocated for prison reform, freed inmates, and passed the baby bar exam. Kim Kardashian isn't just reshaping her image. Kanye, once a cultural prophet, now wanders creatively and emotionally. Dropped by companies, banned from social platforms, and estranged from much of the public, he clings to faith in art as salvation. Some say he's broken, others say he's rebirthing. But what's clear, Ye is no longer the man he was with Kim. Kim and Kanye didn't just change each other. They changed the culture. They redefined celebrity branding, dominated fashion, and created one of the most influential families in modern media. Even in their separation, their legacy continues, from memes and music to fashion and family empire. Love them or hate them, Kim Ye shaped a generation. As of now, Kim and Kanye's story feels finished. But in Hollywood, nothing truly ends. Whispers of reunions, cryptic posts, and joint parenting moments keep fans guessing. Will they reconcile? Collaborate again? Or is this just the start of two solo journeys? Whatever happens, the world will be watching.